Welcome dear students to another part of our class, standard 10, subject social science. In the previous class we learned about the resource allocation. The first method of resource allocation we learned, that was the market mechanism. It is a totally private private mechanism. Now today we will learn about the second system, that is socialist system. So just opposite to the market mechanism is a socialist system. In the socialist system we can see the control of state in all matters of production. Here state owned factories are there, state owned farms are there, state owned laborers are there, and under everything comes under the control of a state. So this system is known as a socialist system, only public participation or the state participation. Then here this system is managed, or this system is adopted by Russia and China, and they achieved economic development. This is just opposite, so nothing is similar to the market mechanism. All resources, all economic decisions are taken by the state machinery. Then all in this system, whole economy is managed by state. All decisions pertaining to production, investment, resource distribution, production distribution, etc. are taken after keeping the requirement of the society in mind. In the market mechanism we have seen that whichever product gives more profit to the this producer, he produces that one. He uses that type of resources and produce maximum. But here, according to the requirement of the society, the government plans what item have to be produced. They take a survey and conclude that yes, this is the item necessary for the society that have to be produced. For that also they select the government farms, and target is also given to that particular government machinery, and farmers are giving, or the laborers are giving wages according to their work also. So totally it comes under the government. So we see what are the important points of this social system. Resources are owned by the state. So all resources are owned by the state. Then second one is all economic decisions are taken by the state. Then state take economic decisions. State take economic decisions. Then third one, rather than profit, social welfare is the aim of economic activities. Social welfare. In the first method we have seen that profit is the economic only aim of that individual, that or a private company. Here rather than profit, social welfare is at the center of economic activities, and laborers are paid wages in return of work. Then laborers are paid wages in return of work. These are the main features of socialist system. First one, it is totally under the control of the state. Economic decisions are also taken by the state, and social welfare is the main aim of this economic activity, and laborers are paid according to their work. And this system is also not without limitations, and first we will see the merits. Because of the production according to the requirement of the society, unimportant and luxurious items are not produced. So in the market mechanism we have seen that the producer produce the luxurious items which gives him more profit. Here luxurious items are not produced. Instead of that, the item which required to the society are produced. Then second one, as the decisions related to production are taken by the state, so wastage of resources is not there. How much resources are needed, that much only used here. Then disparity of income and property is removed. In the first system we have seen that inequality. two classes of people originate because of the market mechanism. Here that difference of income and property is removed. Fourth one, consumers are not exploited. So as it is in the control of the government, the prices, everything will be decided by the state. So the people are not, or the consumers are not exploited. So the next one, limitations of socialist system. Socialist system which has come into existence with the noble intention of equal distribution and social welfare too has many certain limitations. First one, as the resources of production are owned by the state, people do not get encouragement and motivation to increase production. If the producer think that I have to increase my production, or he has to change from one product to another product, that is not possible. So no freedom. The second one, due to lack of competition, contest and resource do not get momentum in the economy. So in the market mechanism, we have seen that there is a competition between the producers, there is a competition to produce the quality items, and the people get good quality items in the market. But here, no competition, no contest, no research. Then third one, there is lack of individual freedom in this system. Individual freedom means producer cannot decide any factors of production. Because of the complete interference of the state, there is fear of a bureaucracy also. So always what state says, that only have to do in this field or in this resource allocation. So socialist system is also not without its limitations. So first we have seen that totally under the control of the government, all decisions related to the factors of production are taken by the state. State decides the prices and the resources, and the social welfare is the aim of it. The workers who work according to that, he get wages also. Then the next one, so now we have seen two systems, market mechanism and socialist system. So both the systems are not adopted nowadays in the countries and all. So we can see another system is formed, that is mixed economy, that is the both private and public participation is there. Here we can see private and public participation. So in some areas and all are given to the private parties or private entrepreneurs, and main or key areas are under the control of a government. So this both the good elements of market mechanism and socialist system are adopted in this mixed system. So it is there is no competition, and they were not competitor, but that they are complementary to each other. There is individual and private ownership. Here private ownership we can see in agriculture, trade and small consumer goods industry or small industries. Private we can see in industry. Here public under government it will be there a key industries or that comes to the matters of the whole India or a whole country comes in the key industries. We can say that defense materials, railways, then electronics, etc. comes under the control of the state. Here individual or private ownership in agriculture, trade, small consumer goods industry, while basic industries like heavy industries, factories producing defense material, railway, electricity, roads, etc. are owned by the state. In this system, market is not completely free. Government lays control in different ways. How the government take control? Government lays heavy tax. Government lays heavy tax on luxurious goods produced by the private ownership. And in another way, here government gives subsidy. Government gives subsidy. So one side government lays heavy tax, and another side it encourages by giving subsidy to the people. Then subsidy relaxation, etc. So thus mixed economy is such an economic system in which important place is given to economic planning in taking decisions. So economic planning is done. So now first we had a planning commission, now we have a Niti Aayog to decide these matters and all. So coexistence of private and public sector is accepted in this system. So this system is known as a controlled economic system. It is also called controlled economic system. Controlled economic system. Then because of the restrictions and control, countries like India, France and England follow mixed economy now. So we are following mixed economy. Both private and public participation is there. We know that day by day this private participation is increasing in the public departments and all. So but then also this economy is not without its demerits. So we see the demerits. That for example, economic instability, because planning must be done first, then only it can be produced. So in planning also there will be always difference. So economic instability, lack of coordination, inconsistent economic policy, low rate of growth of economic development are the limitations of this mixed economy. Low rate of economic growth. Already we have learned that what is economic progress and economic growth. Economic growth is economic development and economic growth. Economic growth is the second stage. That is not possible in this, or that is not possible, but that is low in these countries, those who are accepted mixed economy. So this chapter concludes that here we learned resource allocation. Mainly three methods are used: market mechanism, socialist system and mixed economy. Market system is private and individual oriented. Socialist system is under the control of state, and mixed economy is private and public participation in. Most of the countries now adopted the mixed economic system. Thank you. So this is the end of our session today. We shall continue with our subject on next part of our class.